What makes Royce special for me is something that Guru used to always point out whenever we listened to any artist that we were fans of, is wordplay, your voice, and your flows. You know, like we used to be on tours, Guru would be like, yo, check out the flow, look at his flow, and look how he switched it right there, and then he said this and this, and he didn't even make that rhyme. You know, so I'm very attentive to that, where I used to just be into the beats and really, I liked the lyrics, but I really wasn't as concerned as much as I am to the beat being dope, because I feel like the beat always sets the tone for what's going to make you want to write a certain way. So when it came to hearing Royce, the first time I ever heard him was when he freestyled, when you just got signed to Tommy Boy, the one you did, the
My Friend?
Yeah, no, the one that Dre used for,
oh yeah, 50 MCs.
Yeah, the WatchLOUD record, yeah, that Tony touched 50 MCs. The freestyle of that he did over to David Axelrod sample that they used for Next Episode. I was just like, yo, this kid is just going and going and going and going. And plus, I was a fan of Bad Meets Evil when they came out with Scary Movie. And what was the A-side?
Nothing to do.
Nothing,
Scary Movies
and nothing to do. Reef had put me on to them. So that was that's my first introduction. And him and them just had totally different styles and different wordplay then. So, and I was doing radio with BLS then, so I was playing a lot of playing them records heavy. And I remember Flex used to always hear my show because I was on an hour before he went on. So when I was going off, then he'd come on, and sometimes he would even call me during breaks like, yo, what's that you just played? And so even with Shook Ones, I was one of the first to break that. So to get into his style, I was already just blown away by the Bad Meets Evil single and the freestyle he did with Tony Touch. From there, we did My Friend, and it was just instant. And then obviously when Boom came out, it boomed. So
what makes well, DJ Premier, like the vibe is always right, when we're in the studio. I think that's one of the important things when you're working with a producer, being able to have a connection with the producer. He goes out of his way, to make you feel comfortable. You don't feel like you're sitting in the room with a celebrity. I feel like that's real important. So it's not like I'm going into the booth nervous, no kind of nerves, and he has a signature sound. And when you rap on his beats, he's giving you that stamp, so 20 years old, 19 years old, at D&D, getting stamped by the legendary DJ Premier. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a big deal for me. After I did Boom, it was pretty much like, to this day, it's like I see people and it's like, yo, Boom. Yeah. It's like a respect. It's like a respect, I used to write letters to labels and trying to get signed. I think I wrote a letter to D&D.
Really?
Wrote a letter to D&D. Me and my partner in crime back in the day. So that was a big deal. We used to look on the back of the tapes and see that everybody recorded there. Then I actually got to record there, and he was so cool. And his stamp, and then us rocking for the rest of that amount of time. Even when I was in jail, Cream always rocked with me. So. That makes him special. Can't say that about everybody.